Welcome to the Psychic Hot Seat. This is Maureen Keefe of Intuition Matters Unveiled, IMU. All right. Well, this is take 2. I started in a different group by accident. I had to shut Carl out of, oh, there he is. Say hey, Carl. Say hey that you can see me now. Nikki from the UK is in the house. Welcome, sister. So happy to have you here. Awesome. Carl is manning the Intuition Matters Unveiled. He is the Intuition Matters Unveiled and Goddess Wisdom podcast hero. He's also the Troll Slayer. We have Kathy in the house tonight. We made it. I'm glad you're here too, sweetie. Yay, favorite people in the house. Thank you. So tonight I want to talk about a trap, and the trap is called I've done everything and nothing's changing, or it's mostly the I've done everything story. And so I seriously suffered from that story myself. And so it's like you're learning about everything, you're hitting every therapist, you're getting every modality, you're watching every program, you're buying every digital course, on and on and on and on. And I was very frustrated through the majority of my ascension process, starting at age 17. And, you know, the more aware you get about what you want to have different in your life, you know, the list is endless. And I'm an endless list maker. Ask Carl. He knows. I'm like, Carl, why doesn't your to-do list ever get shorter? I'm a busy girl. So I want to talk about what got hit home for me on that topic, how it can be such a sabotage. I've come to recognize that when I have someone I'm talking to, often they're teachers as well, or healers, but they'll say that they've done everything. Or they've said, oh, here's the other one. I already talked about this trap before. Hold on a sec. Ooh, 1 second. A thousand different ways. So we have really bad air quality right now in my neighborhood because of fires. I think that's what I'm reacting to. Okay, so wearing my water. So the problem or the trap of okay, hold on. So let's back up a second. I wanted to apologize for not making it last night, and I'm super happy you guys are here today. So thank you for joining me. Last night I hit the wall because I was showcased in my job that I do readings for, and I did 215 readings in 8 days, and I thought I was doing pretty good. Getting up the next morning, yesterday morning, and was that yesterday? Yes. No, wait. What day was that? Monday morning. I thought I was doing really well, getting up early on Monday morning and doing the Breath of Life group. But I was a babbling mess. So you're seeing a little evidence of that right now. I wanted to reschedule right away because I did not want to let you guys down because I've been kind of dropping the ball on a few occasions. Hi, Hearts Love Joe. Welcome, sweetie. And so I wanted to show up, but I really should have given myself the week to catch up. So here I am. Please forgive my babbling or my shifty gears. And welcome to the Psychic Hot Seat. Tuesday Night Live on Wednesday. Thanks for being here. So we're talking about the trap of I've done everything. And whenever somebody says that to me, I know that they're bumping up against a block. Of course, that's why we're frustrated. But another thing they'll say is, I've already done that, like cleared all that or worked on all that. If you only knew how much I've already done already. And it's like, well, you got more to do. So Jessica's in the house, and so is Soul. Welcome from Nigeria, bud. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you here. So I've been a little bit concerned. So welcome to everybody who's joined us now. And so from this place of I've done everything. So I had all these readings back to back. And I had this woman, these people are paying $500 an hour to talk to me. And so they want information. And that's why I learned how to do muscle testing and to do that really quickly for rapid fire answers. And so she was asking if she had actually cleared her blocks and was manifesting her millions. And when I muscle tested, I'm getting a no. And she was pissed. And the other thing was, she's, I'm not going to diagnose her, but she has a mental health issue and is living with the narcissist that is causing her a lot of undue stress. So, all right there, her vagus nerve needs to be stimulated because she's in total fight or flight. So first off, she's not hearing what I'm telling her. She's not able to receive it. She has very rigid expectations about what she wants to know and how she wants the information to come through. And she just had all these parameters. And so I launch into my readings. I do my readings rapid fire fast when I'm doing it that way. And I am full on channeling like Isis. I am like on fire. And I am ripping through this information. And all of a sudden she slams me into a brick wall of her resistance and says, "You readers always do that where you're burning up my time. And I want you to read just for me." And, she thinks I'm just telling her stories. And so I had to really compose myself because first off, I was in the flow, in the mode, and then she just smashed me into a brick wall. And then secondly, I was pissed. When you start doing personal growth work about self-worth, about being compassionate to yourself, treating yourself with respect, when someone treats you disrespectfully, you know it. In the past, that was normal. And we rode with it and took it and blamed ourselves and took it some more. And this time I was just like, girl, ooh, you have no idea. And yet I'm being paid to answer her questions. So I composed myself as quickly as I could. And I started bringing through some info for her. And, she ends up hanging up on me anyway. So in the end, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was really grinding about this. And so I knew that there was really information in it for me. And what I discovered was, okay, so many of us are on the quest to manifest money. And Carl is going to post the link for the blog that I wrote about that. It was my own guidance that came through. And it's pretty common guidance now. I don't know how common, but this was like 2013 when it first came through. And, it's talking about getting into the vibrational frequency of being a millionaire. And, what would I wear? What would I be thinking? How would I be standing? Who would I be talking to? Where would I be going? And you just kind of embody, I would play in the fields of, if nobody knew I was a millionaire, how would I be navigating right now? If I were a millionaire and nobody knew, how would I be navigating right now? So that's like kind of how we're all going about it, trying to shed the baggage, shed the beliefs that are contrary to our having our desired outcomes. So if we believe money is the root of all evil, are we really going to draw it in? And so it's all about that conscious choice, cleaning up your belief systems, and then shedding all incongruent belief systems that would interfere with you having your desired money, right? And like thinking rich people are bad or irresponsible or whatever you think rich people are. So that's kind of the rule of thumb. And this time, this woman's behavior was so in my face. And it finally dawned on me. The reason she is not manifesting her money is because she's not managing her power properly. So she was the one who had said, I've done everything. I want answers. I want to know the truth. I want guidance. And so as we're going through these things that she was dispelling everything I brought to the table. Oh, I've already listened to Abraham Hicks. Well, this isn't Abraham Hicks. This is Wendy Kennedy and the Pleiadians. And, she would just like use the information that she had to Shanghai all the gifts of information she could have been receiving. So be super careful when you're getting super savvy that you're not throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Okay, so I've done everything. I've tried everything. Don't sabotage yourself with that. Okay, and so then the other piece was she was whipping me like here she is paying for me. So essentially, I'm her servant, and I should be showing up on her terms, in her way, and the speed she wanted me to, and just doesn't work that way, right? Like, I get into spiritual arrogance myself. I have been there. Oh my gosh, queen of spiritual arrogance. And so that is just not the path. So when we are overcoming trapped trauma from our past, often, we're way over here in the spectrum of a pendulum swing. So it swings back to one extreme and then over to the other extreme. So when we're in this bad extreme of no power, then we go way over to petty tyrant of, claiming our power. And that's how she was treating me, like a petty tyrant. And she was whipping me, and she was being verbally abusive. She was being energetically abusive. And it dawned on me, money is power. And money is, if you're going to be a steward of vast wealth, your guides are not going to give you something that you're going to cause damage with, unless you really want to rack up some karma, right? So Kaya Ra talks about spiritual maturity. She talks about spiritual immaturity, and that's like in the beginning, we start learning a little bit about something, and then we want to drag everybody else with us. I think I mentioned that last week. And then it goes on, where we finally start recognizing that how we really affect change in others is by being the model, being the role model, by how we're living our own lives, by how we're bringing about our own changes, and then having them be interested. Jessica's going, yes, exactly. And so another thing about trying to drag others with you, that's codependency too. I didn't want to leave anybody behind. I wanted to make sure that, I rescued my friends. I didn't want to leave them behind. And so Carl's posting a video that Kaya Ra does talk about spiritual maturity. Thank you, Carl, my hero. And so as we're stepping into our power, we really want to do it with honor and grace and respect. Like, think about being the king or the queen of a kingdom. and being super genteel and honored and loved and highly revered. Well, you're not honored and loved and highly revered by abusing the people that are serving you, or helping you or assisting you, or who you're engaging with, right? And so it was just such a potent point of awareness that I just wanted to share it, because I know a lot of us struggle with the whole money thing. And so it is about power. It's about claiming your power, and worthiness. We know that one all too well too, reclaiming our worthiness, our worth. But it's about wielding our power with honor and respect. So play in those fields of how will we grace the planet, being good stewards of vast wealth. What would we contribute to? What would we improve? How would we go about improving it? What would we improve in our own lives? What would we improve for ourselves? What would that look like? I have a long list. I've been working on this list for a long time. Yet this just was such a pearl of wisdom. I really wanted to share it. And then the fact that she was using all the wisdom she'd already gained to dispel the value of anything remotely similar to it. Yet she was missing the subtle points or more novel points to the similar theme. And so she was, like they say, just enough information to be dangerous. I mean, that is exactly what was happening there. But the sad thing is she was really shortchanging her own experience, and she was shortchanging her own life and her own vision. And so here's another angle on that. So I mentioned that she is living under the same roof as the narcissist she's trying to escape. And she's trying to manifest money so she can, move out. And so what is essentially she's doing too is she's exploiting the narcissist in an attempt to find a way out and not, change her living circumstances. That's a fine line. I didn't do a psychic read on that. I just know that that's where she was at. And so be mindful, because if we're exploiting others, we're not any better than the ones exploiting us. Or if we're abusing others, we're not any better than the ones who are abusing us. And so kind of step back in your own realms and just see if there's any truth to that for you. So welcome. I'm so happy you guys are here. I would love for you to drop questions into the chat. If you're don't want to go public with your questions, if you would pop over to Facebook, excuse me, and in Facebook, go to Intuition Matters Unveiled. Carl, maybe you can drop the link to that too. Go to the Intuition Matters Unveiled page in Facebook, and then drop a link in Messenger. Maybe we can just get a Messenger link for the future that we then just have. Boy, I'm having wardrobe malfunctions and wind malfunctions with paper. Maybe we'll get a link so that all we have to do is hook you up to Messenger. But go to Facebook, click on Messenger. You can drop your question in there, and then I'll answer it anonymously. I am doing some multitasking while I'm doing this. So your best bet is to drop in a concise question. Know that the only anonymity I'm going to engage in is not mentioning your name. So if you're dropping identifying information and you don't want certain people to know that, that's on you. So I just need you to understand what I am able to do under these circumstances. Because I kind of inadvertently revealed identities in the past. So, okay. So welcome to Nikki. I'm going to pull a card for Nikki. And I am using I don't have a book here. The Universal Angel cards. So entanglements. I wonder if I can flip this. Oh, well, it's the word entanglements. And what that means is being kind of like strings attached that are keeping you bound to others. It looks like my video's jagging too. Carl, can you let me know if I'm actually jagging on the other side? And so entanglements, Nikki, that's exactly what we talked about earlier. Okay, so a really good rule of thumb, if you're pulling any cards about entanglements, decord. Entanglements are like strings tying us to another person, similar to bondage. So using laser lights coming out your fingertips, you comb through your own body and release any cords that they've connected to you. See those cords go straight up over their head and connect them directly to source. Decord through the other person or people or business or organization, and see how those cords go straight up to God. From that place, we are flushing God's love and light and pure source energy through those cords to reset the energy between us so that we are not entangled with these people and not being influenced by them. Oh, awesome, Carl. Thanks for dropping in the link for Intuition Matters. If you could let me know if my video is jagging, because it's really bad on my side. Okay, so entanglements. So you want to decord from others. Know that somebody might be offering you something. This is not for Nikki, but if entanglements resonates with you, somebody might be offering you something, but there's strings attached. So you think you're being given something for free, but you're being hooked into something else, something where you're obligated. It's kind of like letting the vampire in the house. You know, they can't come in without the invitation, but if you invite them in, then they're in your house. So it's the same thing with thinking about people that you got no business thinking about things that are dark, that are upsetting. Those things then open the door for more things. So entanglements, it's kind of a potent message. I'm going to pull a card for Kathy. Thanks for being here, Kathy. Truth. Okay. Know your own truth, stand in your own truth, claim your truth. Also discern truth. So from what others are saying, trust your own knowingness. If it doesn't feel true, if it feels off, if you feel like you're being manipulated, you probably are. So be mindful and aware, and speak your truth, hold your ground, stand in your power. And you don't, like we talked about, you don't have to wield it with a whip. You just have to quietly not participate in the game. Awesome. Great to see you here. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Joe. Understanding. Good Lord. And then I don't have my book till I get more info. Okay, understanding. Let's find out what that's about for her. So I'm hearing gain a deeper understanding of yourself. And what else? Sorry, the fan is blowing just like single hairs and tickling my nose. Sorry. All right, let's see. Understanding. Also have compassion and understanding for yourself about how you're feeling. If you're longing for your twin flame and you're not hearing from your twin flame, have compassion for yourself and understanding for what you're really navigating and dealing with. But also remember the understanding that what you're going through is literally in the name of liberating the planet from these energies that you're clearing, all your wounds from your past, all your fears, judgment, not believing you're worthy of love, all these things that we overcome to prepare for love, or even the things we overcome to prepare for money. We are literally changing the planet, the game on the planet, by liberating these frequencies from the planet. So have understanding for yourself that you are truly doing sacred service. All right, is there more? No, that's good for that. All right, and for Jessica, see what we got for you. Journey. Woo! Did we get journey last time for you? It's a journey. Like, okay, let's ask, is this journey about taking a trip? No. Is this journey about a spiritual journey? Is this journey about claiming her mastery? It is. And we talked about it last time with your mediumship abilities. And so it's the journey of mastery. And so know that you're on it. Know that you're calling in guidance that's going to serve you. And if you ever want to practice, reach out to me on Facebook, friend me. We can play. All right. Soul, we're going to pull a card for Soul. Jessica, let me know if your husband's listening. We'll pull one for him. Forgiveness. Oh. So Soul, forgiveness. So this is about forgiving yourself, actually. This is about forgiving yourself for not being able to bring about the change for your family and for yourself at this time that you've been striving so hard to do. You just have to forgive yourself and trust that there is divine order here. Oh no. Am I still freezing? Okay, so let's see. I felt I was going to get you. Ha 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 ha. Nikki. Maybe that's yours too. So trust that it's yours too. Okay, so Jessica, you got journey. And it's the journey to mastery. And it is the journey of mastering your mediumship abilities. And it is that you are in alignment with this, that you are on the right path, and that you are calling in the assistance that you need to develop that skill. Well, that skill set. It's quite a skill set. Okay, and so, and I said to reach out, friend me on Facebook and reach out if you want to practice. I can give you some feedback. Yeah, this the video is really jagging. How many ways? Carl, I'm going to ask him. Well, let me see. He's probably answering me and I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to pop on, I don't know, somebody else. Just let me know. Is it still freezing? Yes, his is here. Yeah, and I can't see it. So are we freezing? Is it not freezing? So Jessica, for some reason you're coming through. If you could tell me if I'm still freezing. So back to soul for now. It's about self-forgiveness, forgiving yourself. Oh, he might have had to go, but it's about forgiving yourself for not being able to affect the change that you're desiring to affect. Okay, now I've got him highlighted. All right. Guys. I'm not having fun with this video doing this. All the windows are shut. Okay. So forgiveness, self-forgiveness, and self-love, and suspend judgment. And there are those in your family to forgive. God knows they've done enough things that deserve whatever wrath still exists, but only forgive on your own terms. You don't have to forgive till you're ready. I don't care what people say. Just like grief, we forgive on our own terms. We need to grieve on our own terms. All right, let's see who this is for. All right. Hearts Love Joe. Did I pull a card earlier for you? Okay, so this must be for your mom. Okay, where am I? Okay, Mom is wondering if Father Leon Clay is doing okay. Does he miss us? He is deceased. And when we go to court, will the verdict go in my sister's favor then? Okay, so first is your mother's father doing okay? I get a yes. Has he passed properly? Oh, dear. Good God. Did he pass properly? Okay, we're going to ask that Leon Clay, look up to the light now, and you look up at your ancestors' hands reaching down. And you are now required to move through the pearly gates into the heavenly realms. What you've been doing is kind of an in-between world, and it is critical that you move to the next level. So we're calling in Archangel Michael, we're calling in Leon's guides, guardians, and ancestors. And we are asking that we're seeing the conga line going up the crystal mountain to the pearly gates. And so Hearts Love Joe and your mom, let's both, with your heart, see him moving through the pearly gates. He was just trying to be a part of your lives. And thanks for asking if he's doing okay, because this is sacred service, and now he's going through the pearly gates now. All right, blessings. Woo! Now we'll have a lot clearer contact with you guys. Okay, and does he miss us? Whew, that gets a yes. But he'll have direct access to you now. When we go to court, will the verdict go in your sister's favor then? That's getting a yes. So the word card for Hearts Love Joe's mom is flexibility. I'm watching a big bird soar on by here. I was trying to see which one. Can't tell. It's either eagle, raven, or hawk. So I can't tell you if I don't know, but it is a raptor, so it's a powerful bird. Flexibility. So flexibility in your thoughts. Flexibility in your actions and your choices. Being flexible in your schedule. So is it thoughts? Yes. Is it choices? Yes. Is it schedule? Not so much. So, but someone else listening, that might have something to mean for you. So yeah, sometimes we get kind of stuck in our belief system, stuck in our rigid expectations. So the goal is to go with the flow, to allow a little bend and movement with your expectations. All right, Kathy. Oh my, am I safe from my sister from now on going forward? Let's find out. I'm going to test. I'm getting a yes, you are. Yeah, of course we're going to make mindful choices, and your most, honorable path for yourself, your wisest path is to sever from that one as much as possible. That gets a yes. All right, let's pull a card around your sister. Magic. Ooh, call on your own magic. Call on your guides and guardians. Let's make magic. Let's make magic. Use the tornado of light to keep you protected and under the radar. Use decording so she can't influence you. Okay. Let me know in an email. I can send you the decording if I haven't already. All right. Thank you for posting that, Carl, about private questions. And then I'm lagging. So yeah, it should be better, a little better now, but not sure if it's gonna translate well in the video. You froze, couldn't hear, yes. Wondering how my twin flame Jackson's doing. I've been feeling his love for me at night recently. Will I hear from him soon? And does he want to flirt with me? Okay, how's he doing? Is he doing well? He's not doing well. Is he missing you? He is missing you. Is he thinking about you? Yes. Is he longing for you? He actually is. Why isn't he picking up the phone? He's terrified. All right. I'm going to put my hands, lock up my hands so I can't keep, just let that hair, let's try this. All right. Will I hear from him soon? Not soon. Days, weeks. Well, weeks is sooner than it's been. Almost a month. Does he want to flirt with me? I get a yes. He wants to flirt with you. So let's just pick another card. Courage. Yeah, he needs courage. That's what he needs. All right. Beautiful card and the message. Aw, bless your heart. Hey, Babs. My sister's here. How are you, girl? Ask a question for me. That'd be awesome. Jessica, do you do a card for Joel? Did you? Not yet. I will. I asked. Yeah, perfect. I said, hey, if he's listening, tell me. Opportunity knocks. Opportunity knocks. Is this the money coming in? No. Is this an opportunity for another job? No. Opportunity for fun gets a yes. Travel gets a yes. Something else? No. So fun and travel. There's a fun and travel opportunity. Does Jessica get to be a part of that? And you do. Yay! Let me know if you guys are coming to Colorado. That would be so fun. Jessica, the other Jessica, who I haven't seen in a while because she's been traveling. They missed me on this trip. They decided to opt out of Colorado because they were having so much fun in Idaho. Hey, they were having fresh fish delivered to their door every morning. Come on. I would have stayed there too. All right. Okay, so I told him there's another Joe on the live. He keeps hearing Joe, LOL. Joe. Oh, hearts love Joe. Yeah, it's a female Joe. And now I'll remember Joe, his name. Sometimes my memory is better than others. Okay. So, okay now. Thank you for letting me know, Nikki. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, opportunity for travel and fun. Okay, well, tell my mom. Thank you, Maureen. Bless your heart, darling. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Kathy. You guys, I'm going to pop over to the other questions and answer them from behind the scenes. Let's see. All right, we got a question. This is freezing, so I'll hopefully be able to move. Just when I was going to read it, it went away. All right, we're going to do. I remember that this person asked if their daughter wanted contact with them or would have a connection with them. That gets a yes. Uh-oh. Girl, you totally disappeared from the scroll here. For God's sakes, you guys. All right. Back to this. It's just taking its sweet time. So, will she have a relationship with her daughter? That gets a yes. Is that going to happen in days, weeks, months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7 months. And just trust that you know that when that happens, it's because it's perfect timing. And you can be the best you can be for her. You guys, if you only knew how jaggy it is on the back door. Okay. I keep attracting unknown men to me. Another one today. First name begins with a K. What is going on? He's only 35, seems lost. Any info? So what's going on with that one? Friend, no. Karma, no. Drawing in similar. So you're drawing in similar people as a mirror of where you're at. Just had a bird hit the window, so there's an illusion going on, bumping up against the illusion. So think about if he's lost, what would your advice be to him? And then could you then apply that advice yourself? see if what you have are seeds and pearls of wisdom for you. Before that was a guy named Anthony, a total lost soul. Yeah. So let's together, heart to heart to heart with everybody here, set the intention that any lost souls that we know, let's flow in pure source energy. Let's flow in their soul's pure essence. Let's lock in their honing devices to lock them in on their matrix and their trajectory and the timeline that they're meant to be engaging from. And let's, let's spiritually accelerate them, reharmonize and recalibrate them, and bringing them into full alignment with their divinity. All right, so that was nice, sacred service. Okay, I keep losing my way. Am I definitely going to get through this? That gets a yes. The suicidal thoughts seem to be increasing. I think we addressed that in another exchange. I think that you will be experiencing more positive experiences, more stable. And if the suicidal thoughts have not stopped yet, do the trauma clearing around that event. Use that trauma clearing exercise. Is there more? Really try working with that, sweetie. Is there anything positive on the horizon? That gets a yes. Positive shifts, yes. Changes, yes. People, yes. More stability, yes. More clarity, yes. Remember to keep getting in your body, anchoring into your own body, calling in more and more of your soul's pure essence. Okay. Let's see what else. Hopefully this speeds up a little bit. Okay, let's look. Okay, that was the last time. Sorry, I'm moving a little slow too. What does it mean for us this time? Am I on my highest path, and aren't we all anyway, always and always, no matter what it looks like? Yes. So I'm getting the sense that you're talking about a twin flame, and it's leading me to believe that there's been some kind of reconnection. And that gives me a heavy heart. Is this the right direction? Not the right direction? Is it the travel plan the right direction? The travel plan is, oh Jesus, there's another bird hitting the window, bumping up. What illusion are you bumping up against? There's your guidance. What illusion are you bumping up against? Dispel the illusion and move through it. Can I help a mutual friend heal with my gifts and experience, or am I harming them? You can help for sure. Harming is a no. Do you offer keys to crack the code? You do. You do. Step into that. Do I need to leave a particular location to new energies to activate my gifts? You do need to leave. Does she need to leave to activate her gifts? No. But to step into your fullness, you do. Can I keep my house and still find enough money to travel? It's getting a no. Selling the house is still a yes. I know it's a scary thing. Travel to Bali in January. Can she... So that's a no about keeping the house and finding enough money to travel. And is January good timing? January is good timing. how's it all going to look and feel when we anchor in the new earth? And his near are we? Oh, I think that's how near are we? Jesus. Sorry, I almost knocked my wand. Can't be breaking my wand. How's it all going to look and feel when we anchor in the new earth? And how near are we? It feels imminent. It's definitely imminent. I think it's going to be different for different people. But I think ultimately the goal is, or the vision of that is, moving into unity consciousness. That gets a yes. So it'll be more collaboration. It'll be more cooperation. Will money be involved? Somehow money is not going to be involved, and that's when we're fully in the new earth. Is that going to happen in our lifetime? Not, if we extend our lifetime, is it going to happen? It could if we, master extending our lifetime. But for our, original human trajectory, maybe not, where we're fully no money system in our lifetime. But it would be trade, it would be, community efforts, it would be out of pure joy. It's kind of the utopia vision. And is that actually possible? And I'm getting a yes that it is. How near are we? Like, how can I bring through information that would be a little more definitive for us? Okay, so I'm hearing we are creating it with every thought we think. And I'm hearing that it's going to be different for each person based on how committed we are to walking our talk, how committed we are to getting on our own team, how committed we are to, this is why I pulled this, how committed we are to conscious choice, conscious focus. So I'm going to just read this. Get present, grounded, and in your body. And then you'll be plugged into all your circuitry and will have access to all information you require. So when we're fully in our bodies, that's when we have access to the axiotonal grid, all information, and our guides, guardians, and gatekeepers. Like when we bring our chin back, that opens the zeal point chakra at the back of your skull. And that's a reminder we have access to higher realms. Mouth of God is in us. So we have God within us. We are connected directly to the divine within. Focus only on desired outcomes. Energy flows where focus goes. So worry is a prayer to make it so. So then life reflects back to you what you believe. So choose to believe what you desire to experience is possible. Choose to believe that it's lining up for you. Choose to believe that it's happening now. Choose to believe that you're walking and talking and engaging in the new earth. And then choices. So number 4, choices create the consequences and outcomes you experience. So let's choose consciously. Okay. Number 5, feel the feelings and gratitude of having what you desire now. So that's that slipping into that multimillionaire frequency. And then commit to you and doing to whatever it takes to the outcomes you desire. And those are keys to thriving. And I had posted that on the Intuition Matters timeline some time ago. I think it has a green picture of a flower that's kind of tipped over. If you want to scroll through the images and find that, that's the post for thriving. And that's what I just said right there. And that's on Intuition Matters Unveiled on Facebook. Okay, can I help this friend heal with the... Okay, we answered that. Okay, yeah, so it is imminent, and the speed of it is up to us. And high voltage sisters, thank you all and brothers, and all involved for bringing all our ancestors, all of our galactic family. Thank you to everybody for bringing this to a higher frequency and more and more possibility all the time. Okay, is it true that you're passing parasites on Candida? That's true. She's doing a cleanse. Stress is hitting a high level. So know too that, when you're doing a cleanse, that your liver is on tilt and saying F you. So, your liver is your anger organ. So stress is going to escalate because you might be snappier too, or irritable, or have a hard time self-monitoring. Okay, I'm not sure when on occasion I lose control of my bowels. Is it cleansing, or is it because of how I was abused? Is it cleansing? It's because of how you were abused. Get a rebounder. From what I'm learning about rebounders is that it is tonifying every single cell in your body, every single organ in your system. And you don't have to do a lot of jumping, like you can just be pushing your heels down to bring about this positive change. And there's a ton of videos on how to work with it. So I think that would really help you. When I ask, would it help her? I do get a yes. So is it more physical than anything? And that does get a yes, because you've been doing so much amazing work. Okay. So she's getting sexual issues are being triggered, and that any woman would be triggered by some of the same things. So she knows she's not crazy. And that's true. Is she crazy? She's not crazy. I am not sure if loss of control is PTSD, a cleanse and healing, or what you attribute to, and what it means. Okay, so I'm going to just go through the bullet list. Loss of control is PTSD, no. A cleanse, yes. And healing, yes. And it does, your physical body is also needing tonifying. As far as twin flame, know that our twin flames are triggering our baggage that needs to be healed. So it doesn't matter what their baggage is, unless their baggage is abusing you. And if their baggage is abusing you, then you need to treat them like any other person in your life and decide if you're, what you're tolerating, how, if it's harming you, you better not be tolerating it. If it's violence, if you feel beaten down by it, then you have to make a decision what you're subjecting yourself to. But our twin flames are going to trigger us bigger and better than anybody else on the planet, because the whole nature of that relationship is to bring to light what needs to be healed, reveal, deal, heal, and resolve, because that's the sacred mission, is you're healing and resolving everything, the baggage that you've been crushed under, because as you heal it, you're liberating the planet and worlds from those abuse frequencies, from those oppression, suppression, domination, manipulation, coercion, control, injustice, abuse of power, and exploitation. So know that, you're being triggered to heal those massive things you came into and experienced, because to liberate them from the planet, we had to embody those frequencies. And it's by healing ourselves that we liberate the planet and ourselves from those traumas. So you're right on track. It's a treatment. It's not treatment from your twin flame. So, if you're feeling victimized by your twin flame, time out. I think you can navigate it. Healthy limits and boundaries. You're doing good. I don't want to live this way and have never experienced this before bodily. Okay, yeah. So trust that it's part of the cleanse. Trust that if you were to do a rebounder type practice, that you would rapidly be seeing positive changes in your body. So it doesn't have to head in that direction. All right. I think I got everybody. Oh, no, I didn't. There's one more question here. Let's see. Okay, there's more than one question. I still want to ask a question. What am I doing here? I feel totally lost. There's that lost theme. What is lost must be found. So find you. Find you. When I ask, is there more to it than that? I get a no. So you're in this location to find you. So find you. And you're really there. Ley lines. There's things there that are supporting you, not undermining you. What is my connection to Australia? Not a past life. How interesting. Is that somewhere you're supposed to go in this life? That gets a yes. Are there people there you're meant to be meeting up with? Yes. Is your future husband in Australia? No. Your future husband could be in Bali. It's getting a yes. Okay. And if I'm so powerful, what's stopping me from healing myself? I'm hearing first 100% commitment. I'm hearing second, you got to deal with that anger. You got to tap into it. You got to feel it. You got to harness it. You got to acknowledge it. There's more than anger. No. So there's like every facet of anger needs to be worked with. Like see it as a chariot ride right out of where you're at. I'm totally seeing a chariot, white horses, white chariot, and, mush, fast. So really start working with your anger. There's a book called The Dance of Anger. That would be a good book. I forget who the author is. Just start writing what you're angry about. And, you can see if you can get a hammer and nails and pound nails into wood. You want to exert force. You want to exert effort and energy at getting that anger out of your body and expressing that anger. You could write lyrics from your anger. You could write the story of your childhood from your anger. You could do your own psychotherapy. Last week I talked about psychotherapy. And psychotherapy is where you just go freaking dark and you unleash all the horrible things you would want to do to the person who hurt you or the people who hurt you. And, like I was dealing with, and this is my inner child, that wanted to do this. And she was dealing with all the bullies on the bus that were horrible for freaking 8 years of her life, every school day. And she wanted to blow them up. She blew every one of them up one by one. It was incredible. So play in those fields. Anger is your power tool, and it's also your key to liberation, is what I'm hearing for you. Okay, that's it. That's really key. So find any way to express your anger. You can draw it, you can paint it, you can dance it, you can stomp it, you can pound nails, you can, get clay and squish it. You can scream, you can cry, that would probably be good. You can, it's just express in every way you have ways to express. Power. That was a powerful read. All right, let's go back and see what I'm looking at here. Do I have any questions in the... Let's see. Doctors want me to go to antipsychotics. Is that the highest path? What do you think? What do you think? You're psychic as hell, girl. You're not psychotic. Let's ask. Okay, let's ask. Would antipsychotics help her? I'm getting a no. It could zombie you. It would zombie you. No, it's not the highest path, honey. I'm so very sorry. Okay, Carl popped in the rebounder. Good job, good job. Will my little brother be in college next year? No. It seems we came up with a different path for him. Technical school, maybe technical, something more specific than a college program. It's higher education. It's just not college. So let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, Joe, Scissorhands Joe said, thank you. You're so welcome. Pardon me, I got this fan blowing. My mother-in-law just came in. Oh, I thought she wanted me to read for her. I'll pull a card for her mother-in-law. Inspiration. All right. So is mom an inspiration for them? She is. Maybe she's coming in with the travel opportunity. Whee! All right. Let's see if I missed anything else. Thank you so much from Kathy. You're so welcome. Okay. Okay now. Thank you. And then let's see. Anybody else? Going. We're out of here. Carl's on vacation, 4 days. Early birthday, going to a concert. Bless you, my hero. Let's pull a card for Carl and Ivy for their trip. First, Carl, communication. And Ivy gets change. Woo! Positive change. Change. Looking at, let's see, it's positive change. Change of heart, no. Change of perception, yes. Is that change the game? No. Change the perception, yes. So we talked about they're going flying. And so I told him that if Ivy was a little unnerved by flying because it's her first time, to get really excited about how magical and enchanting it is that we actually can fly, that we can actually get off the ground, that we're actually, traveling so fast that it's so wildly exciting and make it childlike, playful, fun. And then I also said, remember the vagus nerve breath in case she has trouble, and then that will help her stay out of freak out. All right, sorry. So have fun. Communication. So there's that communication. Keep talking to her. Be funny. Come armed with jokes. But she will change and see it from a very fun vantage point. Okay, I hope to talk to my twin flame soon and flirt with him. Does he like Florida? No, he's not doing too good today. Sorry. But, so maybe that means he's coming home. Okay, is he worried that I am not attracted to him? No, he's not. Is he worried that he's not good enough for you? Yes, he is. So it's his own insecurities. It's more about him having trouble being confident enough, not thinking that you're not interested. Okay. Thank you so much, Maureen. Have a blessed rest of your week. Thank you so very much. So love to Carl, love to all you guys. Thank you all for coming here. This Psychic Hot Seat would be nothing without you guys. So thanks for being here. Thanks for adding to the show. Thank you for my happy belated birthday. Whee! Yes! Leos celebrate their birthdays all month. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. And you. It was her birthday last month. Yeah. So we're there. Yay, yay. Today is actually Evie's transition date 24 years ago. That's my mom. So kind of a big deal. And Kevin's birthday was on September 4th. And on Babette's birthday on 2015, Kevin went in for a stem cell transplant. That's my brother. Lots of dates. Woo, history. Mwah. Love you, girl. Love y'all, girls and guys. Carl, have fun. Sign off. Go home. Go play. We're out of here. This is Maureen Keefe of Intuition Matters Unveiled. I am you. Let's go out and make it a great week. See you next Tuesday.